Hello plant lovers, here is Raul from Horticulture Rejuvenation. Today I have come with compost, homemade compost, which I have made at home. Today I am gonna share my experience that how I have made the compost and some interesting thing about the compost. So stay till the end. Preparing compost at home is easy and simple. You just have to follow some simple steps. I have made this compost with the help of dried leaves and stem, and in intervals I have put some banana peels and some crushed eggshells. You have to crush the eggshells because eggshells don't decompose easily. So you have to do certain things if you want better compost with good calcium. So I'm gonna share further tips that how to make it, and I'm gonna remove the doubt that you are having about how to prepare the compost at home. So you might be pruning the plant as we are into spring. What you have to do is you have to put dried leaves and stem into the container. You can take this size of container, and you can put dried leaves and stem into this container. One thing you have to do is you have to discard infected leaves and stem. You do not have to take those stems or leaves which are having fungi attack or it has been infected with mealybug. So you have to discard those stems and leaves because you do not have to transfer those infected bacteria or other insects into the compost, because if you put into this container it will transfer into the plant whenever you are going to feed this compost to your plant. So you have to discard those infected dried leaves and stem. One more important thing you have to do is after accumulating dried leaves and stem for 1 or 2 feet, you have to put some soil. And why you have to put the soil? Because soil contains microorganisms, and those microorganisms will help those dried leaves and stem to decompose. So this is one of the important thing you have to do is after accumulating some amount of dried leaves and stem, put some soil. I have also put some coco coir and vermicompost in intervals, because coco coir will nourish the compost a bit, and vermicompost also has some good bacteria which will help your dried leaves and stem to decompose. So you have to do these things. And one more thing is as it will decompose, those dried leaves and stem will go down. Your 1 feet of accumulation will convert into 2-3 inch of compost. So this thing is going to happen as it will decompose, it will reduce down to the bottom. And I have accumulated dried leaves and stem for almost 14-15 months. Then I have left for 3-4 months. So this compost is of around 18 months. So it took almost 18 months to prepare the compost. So this is my experience how I am making the compost. You can accumulate in 2-3 containers. So what will happen is after using this compost, you will be having more compost to use. You can use this compost for 2-3 seasons, and it is also going to save your expenditure. So I'm gonna take this compost out and I'll show you how it has actually become. So I'm gonna take this out and show you how it has actually become. I'm taking this out for the first time from the container. So I'm putting these stems again into this container because I'm not going to use this. Wear the gloves, gardening glove, for protection. You can see this compost. You can see the prepared compost. I have been using this compost from past few days, and I'm going to dry this compost for 1 or 2 days, and I'll put into a container from which I'm gonna use it for my plants. So this is how it is looking, and if there are some stems which haven't decomposed, I'm gonna put into the container again, and with other dried leaves and stem I'm gonna leave it to decompose again. I have already accumulated some dried leaves and stem which I'm gonna put into the container, and which will further get into the process of decomposition. One more thing is I've kept the container outdoor where it was getting few hours of direct sunlight. From my point of view, it is fine to keep the container outdoor where it will get few hours of direct sunlight. Why decomposition is important? Let's assume dried leaves and stem are having nutrients. If you will put dried leaves and stem directly into the soil, it will become difficult for the roots to assimilate the nutrients from those dried leaves and stem. So we are making it easy for the roots to assimilate nutrients by decomposing dried leaves and stem. If you are understanding the importance of decomposition. I enjoyed making compost at home. You also try at your home and share your experience in comments. Hopefully you liked the video. Thank you for watching. Keep gardening.